Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Taco Show. Yay! And today, we're going to be teaching y'all about how to be more happy, content individuals. But let's roll the intro. Hey, beep, 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 beep. It's the Taco Show. Beep, beep, beep. Nigga got the flow. Beep, beep, beep. What's he gonna say? Teach you happy to be today. Teach you how to be happy today, nigga. Tap in. Woo! Okay. Well, shout out to the homie Cuba. This has been a long video in the making. And we were at school, you know what I'm saying? And he was busy teaching me about energy transmutation. And I was just like, damn, man, I'm a different kind of nigga, man. Using words that I don't even know, man. So he was like, basically, negative things are eventually going to happen in your life. On a long enough time frame, everybody you love is going to die. Long enough time frame, you might get physically hurt, heartbroken, whatever you go through, And you're telling me, when you transmute your energy, you're basically turning the negative into a positive. You know what I mean? So he gave me an example. He was like, man, let's say you have a Mercedes Benz, like a brand new Benz, fresh off the lot. Man, you work your whole life for this thing. And then you end up in an accident. He said, in that moment, the best energy transmutation that you can do is to be like, yo, man, I have rich people problems. You know what I mean? Because how many people can say, I had an accident in my Mercedes Benz? Most people don't even have a car. And if they do, it's some Honda Civic, some freaking Kia Renault Kwid type of thing. Things is 1 liter engines, feel like you're in a golf cart, bruh. So, he was just kind of elaborating on me, the importance of gratitude, low key, man. You got to be grateful for the little things in your life, man, because a lot of things we take for granted, man. I'm walking right now, got clothes. It's a fresh day. I can see, man, some people are born blind or lost their sight, you know what I mean? So you just have to always be appreciative of the little things. You got hands, you got feet, you can talk, you can walk, you can read, you can speak English. English is a skill, man. As much as people understand, it's we lose a lot of our, indigenous cultures. Man, being able to speak English is a freaking blessing, man. If you can't speak English, if you can't read, if you can't write, you're done, bro. You're not going to be able to make money. You're not going to be able to understand nobody. So that's the lesson on energy transmutation. And then he was also talking about time. And he was like, time in the spirit realm doesn't exist. There's only now. Shout out to the homie Cuba, man. Because we got geniuses. But the problem with how things are going now, geniuses low-key aren't celebrated, bro. If you're a genius, they'll call you crazy. Like Kanye. Kanye is a genius, but they call him crazy, man. But anyway, so he was kind of saying time is real, but also not real. That you only have the now. Because you can plan all kinds of shit, but bruh, who's deciding whether you even make it today, dog? You know what I mean? You know how you be planning things with your friends? It be Thursday, y'all be planning to meet on Saturday. Low-key, part of me is this is low-key arrogance, bro. You don't know what's going to happen to you on Friday. You know what's going to happen to you Saturday morning. So all you really have is the now. You know what I mean? You got to make sure that what you're doing in the now can prepare you well for the future ahead. So you got to make wise decisions, man. A lot of us homies, speaking to the homies, is involved in some basic bottom feeding broken broad, bro, who ain't offering you nothing but a nut. Hey, yo, man, I got them bars, man. I was at the Monster Freestyle. Yeah, man, she ain't offering you nothing but a nut. And then, but just because of that one thing, then y'all be thinking, yo, this is wifey. This is the one, you feel me? When nah. So I'm being for real with y'all. Not being in a relationship has opened my mind to really tap into my full potential. And to really tap into, yeah, man, what God has in line for me. My personal purpose and my dreams, and really highlight to me what's important. You know what I mean? And I cause y'all homies to be the same. I ain't saying that y'all gotta be single like me, but I am saying like, one something I've noticed that's making a lot of dudes angry, depressed, stressed, insecure, is you involve yourself with a woman who isn't really feeding you much, bro. And like I'm saying, like, sex isn't all that important, bruh. Particularly if you're not gonna make her pregnant, and particularly if you're not gonna start a family. You know what I mean? Then you're just having fun, man. And like, at the end of it, what? You're just gonna look back at your uni days and see that you haven't accomplished anything? Like, you haven't accomplished anything? You didn't become the top student? You didn't perform at like elite competition level at anything? Is that the life that you want to live, bro? All you can say is that, yeah, I was with this girl and yeah, I didn't make her pregnant. Like, that's pointless, bro. But anyway, that's it for today's episode of the Nsako Show. As usual, stay positive, stay blessed. You're amazing. Focus on your dreams, and soon your dreams won't just be dreams, they'll become reality. Neighborhood, I'm out.